class is not the tailor, though the tailor has his place. Not the label on the line and not the cufflink or the lace. It's the way you hear bad news and don't relinquish the composure. It's the room you give a man before you move toward disclosure of your actual position. The deliberate withholding of the full weight of your knowing. The architectural molding of each silence, and the something that communicates precisely without the vulgar need for volume. Quietly, concisely. I learned to watch an old man who had nothing left to prove, who moved through rooms like weather, who could disapprove with the angle of a shoulder, who could elevate a stranger with a single word of notice, who dismantled every danger with a courtesy so thorough it became its own dominion. Class is sovereign, and it asks for no one's opinion. A man of class don't need to tell you what he carries. The room already knows before the conversation tarries. He arrived before he entered, that's the nomenclature of a man whose whole demeanor is his finest signature. Not loud, not decorated, not performing, just present in a way that needs no warning. The discipline of grace in every motion. A man of class is his own ocean. I've seen men dressed in 50,000 at a function, still arriving loud, still needing every junction of the evening to confirm them, still performing their credentials like a man who based his accolades on all his essentials. Because the inner room is hollow and the hollow needs the veneer, needs the watch to do the talking, needs the chandelier to cast the right ambience, the right reflected gleam. Class has no such need. Class is its own emanating light. It doesn't borrow from the fixture or the fabric. It rises from the manner, from the cadence and the habit of a man who built his bearing from the sediment of years of watching, learning, distilling what endures from what disappears. A man of class don't need to tell you what he carries. The room already knows before the conversation tarries. He arrived before he entered, that's the nomenclature of a man whose whole demeanor is his finest signature. Not loud, not decorated, not performing, just present in a way that needs no warning. The discipline of grace in every motion. A man of class is his own ocean. A man of class remembers names, the peripheral ones especially. The coat check in the kitchen treats them consequential, because he understands that dignity is not a tied commodity. That's how you treat the invisible reveals your true topology. I've watched men crumble in my estimation at a single dinner, not from what they did to me, from how they made the thinner presence of a way to feel. And I filed it with precision in the ledger where I keep my most irrevocable decisions about a man's true caliber, the ones that never shift, regardless of the vintage or the evening's upward drift. The classiest man moves laterally through every social strata with the same essential warmth that's not performing, that's his data. And when the moment comes for steel, because it always comes, the man of class delivers it without the ad drums, without the raised inflection, without need for witnesses. He handles what requires handling with the quietness of absolute conviction. Says the necessary thing once, precisely, then adjusts his cuff, and everything returns to its considered base, as if the moment never broke the surface. That's the final testament of whether a man is class, or merely has its imitation. The unshakable equanimity, the stillness, the patience of a man who knows that how he moves through every room is the only epitaph that matters. And it starts now, not at the tomb, The matron never asked my name, just recognized the frame of a man who didn't need to claim the table or the room or the game. Class is not what you announce, it's what remains whenever everything that needed proving finally drains.